This is Leatherjacket Bay, a beautiful place. We launched from an elevated cobble beach. The smoke haze out to the east over the Tasman Sea there is from the Numbugger fire. A place we have still not been able to get into to check our own property. Better old folks stay out of the way. Beautiful day out here. Conditions are basically neutral for us. 0.8 swell. Wind will move to the north to a northwesterly again, and later to a westerly, which will give grief to the fireground. And tomorrow, this little break in the weather, the window that's here at the moment for paddling, will close out. So what we have here is a geological vista: sandstones, mudstones, siltstones, conglomerate with a little bit of quartzite. They are of the Devonian, which gives these rocks an age of around 360 million years. They are in fact metamorphic. Plate tectonics has pushed them back up here to be eroded by the rising coastal seas over the last 20,000 years to give us what we have here. This cave is on the southern extent of the bay. Go straight out, Lane, I think. Don't come back here, mate. Well done for coming in, but don't come back here, and take your next chance out. When you got up the back there, they picked up a bit. It was quite shallow. No, the rocks are shallow. It gets shallow as you go up. It's a wedge. I didn't think it'd come in. That's why I went your choice. To the south of us there is Mawarri Point, and coming north from there into the bay that's formed there is known as Mawarri Beach. And if you're ever paddling this coast with southerlies and what have you, and the southeasterlies, that's a run-to point. You've got Patangaby Bay further south, or you come into here quick smart. you've got to realise that's some 350 million years ago that was laid down. I'm a lousy 71. How does that make you feel? 71 compared to 350 million years. It sort of puts my human presumptive nature in its place. We humans are but minions. And what we have here is it's likely to be a grey mudstone, as the current surface of the face of the rock. It's also inclined into a more vertical position. Sort of makes an old burnt out grunt wish he had paid more attention at school. Sitting on top of this Devonian geology, of course, is the much later deposits of the Tertiary, which come into prominence every now and again, such as up there. Just a beautiful example of the landlocked arch. GoPro, take photograph. Ya bugger! Take photo. Yeah, do it. GoPro, take photo. Warn me if there's a big one coming. GoPro, take photo. That's what happens when you take your photographs. So this is Mawarri. We're about to turn and head back north. GoPro, make coffee. What? We're coming back into Leatherjacket Bay now. Leatherjacket Bay has an interesting human history connected to it as well, with orca, the so-called killer whale. They're not, they're of the dolphin family. They used to rest here, and the cobblestones on the floor of the bay here they could use to scratch around on, but they were known to rest here while they waited for northerly migrating whales, and they would ambush them from this site and drive them into the shallower waters of Twofold Bay up the coast there a few k north of here, and try and ground them. The first Australians of the area here observed this and learnt to work in a symbiotic-like relationship with them, in that they'd get a feed of the whale and they knew to allow the orca the tongue. So the orca cooperated, drove the humpback mainly up into the shallows where they were able to spear and feast on it and have tribal gatherings. When the Europeans arrived, the shore whalers learnt from the First Nation peoples and adopted the practice to good effect. Unfortunately, at the same time, the whales were hunted by the deep sea whalers to near extinction, and the shore whaling industry subsequently went into decline as the whale numbers dropped off. The orca pod that had a memory for this sort of thing lost its leader. They called him Old Tom. He was well known to the Europeans. And the pod obviously went elsewhere looking for food and lost memory for this place. As I said earlier, it's best a time I put in from here with the higher tide. Take the back of it, mate, go for it. Go for it. Oh, you're blocking me! What are you doing there? You blocked me! Paddle forward, lad. Good one coming. We're in! Just here. Don't start, mate, I'll warn you.
The channel's over there, Russell.
Alright. That's as far as we're going.
Try over there, Lorraine. I reckon you'll be through good.
Old man puts in.